Along with the Galaxy A53 and the A73, I also got my hands on the Galaxy A33 and I'm gonna unbox it today. Here's the slim box of the phone, and underneath the box we have the storage and RAM mentioned alongside the black color of the phone. Let's get it out of the box now. As you can see, there isn't a lot of stuff in the box. Samsung has removed the silicone case from the box and there isn't a charger either. It's just the phone and the cable now. I will set up this phone and get back to you guys in a while. Okay, my phone is all set. Let's talk about the design and the build first. Nothing has changed in terms of the design and the build on the A33. It's the same old plastic build, same old form factor, a very minor change around the camera bump. I think the hand feel of the phone has improved with the help of improved matte finish at the back. It doesn't feel like a rough matte finish now. Galaxy A33 is a handy and small phone. The lack of headphone jack on a phone like this is not a good sign because it's a budget device and budget devices should have the option of the headphone jack. I don't know how the Galaxy A33 will stand next to its competitors. There is a micro SD card slot in this phone and this phone is IP67 rated for water and dust resistance. We get a 6.4 inches AMOLED screen with 90Hz refresh rate. You must be wondering about that water drop notch and the big bezels and a fat chin on this phone, especially now that we are in the year 2022. I think Samsung has opted for the old display design because Samsung wants to set some boundaries and differences between the A53 and the A33. Samsung has tried to bridge some gaps between these phones, especially in the performance department, but the display on the A33 puts it miles behind the A53. This isn't a very bad screen, but I wish we had seen improvements in the display of the A30 lineup. Despite having a super AMOLED screen, the A33 still doesn't get the always on display. We do get a fingerprint scanner underneath the screen and the phone also supports haptic feedback. On the software end, the A33 gets Android 12 with One UI 4.1 like all other Galaxy A phones. The A33 has got all the Samsung goodies like the music share, the quick share, eye comfort shield, advanced features with some nice gestures, dual messenger, etc. A33 also gets the object eraser feature. Really good to see Samsung not skipping this feature on the A33. Software experience is going to be really good on this phone. A33 shares its CPU with the Galaxy A53. We get the Exynos 1280 chipset on this phone. Compared to the A32, the Exynos 1200 series is a huge upgrade in the A33. This is the best the Galaxy A30 lineup has seen so far. But this same chipset isn't good for the A53 because that phone falls in a different league. Anyways, the A33 for its category posts nice scores in the benchmark applications as well, and I think this is going to be decent in terms of gaming and overall resource intensive tasks. I'll definitely share my complete opinion about its performance in my final review. I am using this phone with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and the storage benchmark score is on your screen right now. I think we have UFS 2.1 storage standard in this phone. A33 follows its predecessor in terms of battery capacity. It gets a 5000 mAh battery with 25 watt fast charging support, but as you saw there is no charger in the box, so you got to spend extra bucks on the charger. With a small 6.4 inches 90Hz screen, I think the 5000 mAh battery will easily last for more than a day and a half. A full battery drain test of the A33 is also on its way. Make sure to subscribe to not to miss that. Let's take a look at the cameras. The main camera on the A33 is a 48 megapixels camera. Other camera sensor details are on your screen. Camera app UI is also just like other Samsung phones. You do get 4K at 30 frames per second for both front and the rear cameras. There is a Snapchat fun mode too. For now, I'll attach some camera samples to give you guys a rough idea about its camera performance, but keep in mind that I'll be publishing a full camera review of this phone in 5 days from now. Make sure to subscribe to not to miss that video either. And with this, we reach the conclusion. Compared to the Galaxy A32, the A33 is a big upgrade in terms of performance while the rest remains the same. Keeping in view the competitor devices, the A33 still lags behind, especially in terms of its overall design and the tech specs of the display. In its price tag, the Galaxy A33 is not providing the best value for money, but I'll test it further and come up with my final opinion of this device in about a week. In the meanwhile, drop your feedback about this phone and this video in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I will sign off and see you all in the next one.